Good evening and welcome to the Red Bull Ring in Austria, where tonight we've got a 36 lap race. Very quick track, Austria, so I expect a very, very close qualifying, and I expect a couple of surprises tonight. Because it's Austria, the qualifying is normally really close, so I imagine there's going to be quite a few people that could potentially get pole. Let's have a look at the updated drivers' standings through 5 rounds, shall we? So F1 Connor is back at the top of the leaderboard after last week and taking first place in the drivers' standings from Mr. Leg Schrader, who is in. Connor is racing tonight, I believe. He's not in. Not in yet. It's still early. After his disastrous race last week, Sam has dropped to 25 points behind Connor at the top of the standings. We have Husky in 4th and ZX in 5th, both on 50 points, and Mr. Golden Flame on 43. So we've got quite a nice title race heating up. In comes Mr. Golden Flame himself. We go to the constructor standings, and this is being dominated by one team. Oh, actually, no, that's right. So last week, for those that didn't see, both Aston Martins, unfortunately, had connection issues, which has allowed the Red Bulls to come within 14 points of them in the constructor standings. Both of them are quite far in front. In fact, Red Bull in 2nd have more than double the points of the McLaren Mercedes in 3rd, so that should tell you all you need to know about the constructors. It's a 2-horse race at the minute. So Austria, what can we say about Austria? What's going to happen tonight at Austria? Well, it's quite an easy track to exceed limits at. It's quite a dangerous track, especially on lap 1. So you've got turn 1. Turn 2's up the hill, which is, it's not really a turn, but it's like a kink in the road, but it's called turn 2. And then turn 3 at the top of the hill is normally absolute carnage. I can tell you that. So hopefully we don't get too many incidents at turn 3. And then you come down the hill. You've got another left-hand kink, and then you've got the hairpin, which will be at the bottom of the hill, which is I've seen people have incidents there too, just because you try and outbrake your opponent, and it can end in disaster. Then you've got the little, it's got a bit of a squiggly section, and then a couple of left-handers, followed by 3 right-handers actually, to the start-finish straight. Quite a short track, quick, and yeah, as I say, very easy to exceed track limits. At the start of sector 3, quite easy to spin as well. If you overcook it and you go on the curb, I've seen people go for a spin there and bin it into a wall. You've got to be precise with your acceleration as well, especially coming out of turn 3. You've got to get the line right, and you've got to try not to bottom the car out as you're coming out of turn 3. You can lose so much time. Three DRS zones. Yeah, so there's a start finish straight, and then there's after turn 1 up the hill. Oh, it's about where turn 2 is, and then after turn 3 down the hill there's another DRS there. So you've got 3 really good DRS zones in a row. So if you can get close, yeah, you get close. I'd say going up to turn 3, and if you can have a good exit with the DRS, then and then take them going down the hill, because then they don't have. So if you overtake someone going up the hill, it's quite likely that they'll overtake you going back down the hill. So you're probably better off waiting and taking them down the hill, and then you've got the rest of the lap to try and pull a bit of a gap out. I think we might be waiting on one more. I want to say one more. It might not be. We might be ready to go. But I think it might be one more. That's a good point. I'm not sure. I don't think so. No, because you wouldn't necessarily be in the Red Bull all the time. So, like, one week you could be putting the points towards the McLaren or whatever, and then the next, like this week, you could score points with a Red Bull, and then so, it. Not that you like. I know you wouldn't fix a championship, but let's just say, for example, you wanted the McLaren to win the constructors. So every time you were reserving a Red Bull, you'd make sure you don't score any points. So you could kind of fix it as a reserve. It's difficult, but it is possible. So I don't think that they go towards constructors' points. Hi, John. Good evening. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm kind of like 95% sure that's the rule. I should know all these things, really, shouldn't I? Here we go. I'll sort my volume levels out. 5 seconds. Chance of rain at Austria. I kind of hope it doesn't rain. It's a better race when it doesn't, but there is a distinct chance. I've seen a lot of rainy events at Austria in my time. Participated in a few as well. You can see there, that's on your screen, that's turn 3 up the hill. That's a DRS line. The detection line. Such an awkward corner. And there it is, look. See, coming up the hill here, and it's a right-hander. There's a big runoff here that's off the screen. That's the hairpin, I believe, at the bottom of the hill. That's obviously the start-finish straight. Downforce at Austria is pretty weird. You've got to run quite hard downforce, even though it's quite a quick track. It's a bit like Spain. You have to run quite high downforce as well. Yes, it's one of those. It's to get around the corners. Dry so far. That's good. That's very good. I would prefer a dry event. Sure, the spectators would. Yeah, it does look a bit cloudy. Not too bad though. There we go. We've got Leg Schrader coming out. Hopefully, no power cuts for him this week. And ZX right behind him. These two aren't messing about. Out on the mediums. Leg Schrader. So ZX has come out on the softs. I think Leg's just having a look. He's just going to get the feel of the track and whatnot. I'll just sort my volume out here. Yeah, that's nice. So we're not going to go with on board with Leg, just because he's on the mediums, and that won't be the time that he sets. We'll ride on board straight away with ZX. Then you can see the elevation changes and the actual track. So the second to last corner, the right-hander. You've got to use all the track possible here. There he goes, down the start finish straight. The IRS open. This is turn one, look, using all the track. Use all the track up to the yellow sausage curb there. This is turn two. It's ridiculous, it's not a turn, it's a kink in the road. Turn three, as you can see, uphill. Blind, almost. That's nice. He's managed to keep good traction coming out of the corner as well. Down the hill to the right hand hairpin. Again, using all the track possible. Double left-hander. This is the end of sector 2. Careful there, that's, as I say, that curb on the right-hand side can be a little bit dangerous. As you can see on a lot of these corners, he's basically got half his car off the track, which is what you want to do, really. A 1048 is not bad on the mediums, to be fair, from Leg Schrader there. Right, let's get this with the Donster. Look at that. Look how much of his vehicle he's got off the track. But that's what you want to do. You need to make this track as wide as you possibly can. Wow, 1037 already from Connor. I didn't realise he was out. So what the Donster's doing. A 1063. That's not a great time. Craig just starting his lap. Craig DeResta. Early in qualifying. Let's. Connor's is more than reasonable time, to be fair. Nothing overly spectacular at this point from anyone, really. I think Connor will go quicker than that. I think we'll see low 103s. There's Husky, who's currently 4th in the championship, the 1045. I'll ride on board with Craig DeResta here. Not using as much of the track as others will. That's alright though. That was nice. Getting his foot down. He's done a 105.7. It's a decent start. A 104.2 from Nova there. Let's get on with Mike. So my main man Mike. He's just at the end of sector 2. Let's see what he can do here. We'll keep our eye out for Sam's time. Sort of recovery is he gonna have? 104.6 from Mike. Good enough for 6th at the minute. That's pretty decent. Hi Sam. He's just coming down the hill after turn 3. I'm not sure if that kink in the hill coming down the hill after turn 3 counts as another corner. And Mike's retired from the session. Oh, Sam's putting a purple sector 2. Look, there you go, look at that. Basically, all his car, apart from the 2 wheels, are off the track. Doesn't realise you touch that green and white part of the curb. It's an invalidation. A 104 dead for Sam. Also, JTK with a 104 dead was sneaking under the radar there. Have we got anyone else out on fast laps? I don't think we have at the minute. Well, Mr. Golden Flame's just about to start his. He's had a good season so far. I'm sure he'll be looking to continue his exploits here at Austria. Getting a bit of a tiny bit of a toe there. You see, it's turn 3. Look at that. I'm sure people will brake too late and you'll be seeing people going all over the place on lap 1. This is the definition of using all the track here. It seems a pretty solid lap. Not seen any purple sectors, but yeah, throws it round that last corner. Oh, 104 dead. Great there. Oh, and Skresny has he was on a 111. He must have done 2 out laps. He's thrown in the second sub 104 lap of the day. I think DMB's coming in for his fast lap now. Excuse me. I know Connor's out there on the fast lap somewhere. Yes, Skresny, absolutely flying lap there from him. His first fast lap of the day. Connor improves, takes a 10th out of his time. I think Sam's just done a 104. Dead there, I think. Oh, ZX has done a 104 dead as well. So these times are going to be really close today, just because the track's really short. Can DMB improve on his first lap? He can. It's not good enough to move him up really though, unfortunately for him. And over on a, it looks like he's on an in lap. Husky's 2 tenths up. Can you get another 10th here in the final sector? You certainly can, up to 7th with a 104.1 there. Nice to see. There's the 2 Alfa Romeos, 6th and 7th at the minute. Anyone else on a, I don't know if Sam's on a fast lap or he's on his in lap. I guess we'll see. He's got a good ERS, so let's stay on board with Sam. He's almost a 10th up. He's 4 tenths to get to Connor. Not nice and smooth around the left-handers. That's a purple sector 2. Now, this could be a big lap here. Lovely final corner. A 103.556 onto provisional pole. He's thrown the gauntlet down to everyone else there. That is a massive lap. We'll see what Skresny can do in reply. of course, because of the because of Austria being such a short track, you do get a lot of runs. You can have, oh, and it's starting to rain. Scenes. Well, this could be qualifying over, guys. We could have 6 or 7 minutes of not a lot of action here. This could be the grid. De Gex has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location, which will put him down to 20th, which I think he was in anyway. Yeah, John, I think, yeah, I've got a feeling, because he hasn't raced for a couple of weeks, I think Craig might DNF here tonight. It is Austria as well, a lot of tight racing early on in the race. Well, it looks like everyone's retiring from the session. I don't see we've got 6 minutes or whatever it is, the rain abating and yeah, that's DRS disabled. Guys are out on the softs, like, you're not improving your time on soft tyres. You see the track. Look, it's very greasy. Let's see if there's any spray. Yeah, there's quite a bit of spray now as well. Yeah, come back in the pits. I think we're. Oh, look. I think this is going to be the grid then. So it's going to be Sam and Connor on the front row. Sam with a tremendous recovery from last week. Skrezny and JTK on the second row of the grid. All four of those going sub 104. Mr. Golden Flame and ZX on the third row of the grid. 7th and 8th there, you can see Husky and Nova. 9th place for Leg Trader. I'm sure he'll be a little bit disappointed, but the rain came and washed the spider away. And the Donster in 10th. And we've got Latifi and Mike on the 6th row of the grid. Hella and MX. Luke and Craig DeResta. And then on the back row of the grid we've got DMB and De Gex. And I say that's probably going to be it for qualifying. As you see, less than 2 seconds on the whole, covering the whole field. And well, the top 10 are just 8/10 apart. Husky out on the inters. I might be having a little practice on the intermediates, just in case the race does suffer from precipitation. No lap times are going to be improved on, by the way, at this point. It's like you've got a little 4-minute practice session. You want to come out and get a couple of laps on the inters. So yeah, 1:11.7, which is 7.5 seconds down on his actual time. So he's just getting a couple of laps in, which I kind of don't blame him. Let's see if anything's been said in the chat sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I've seen when it's raining like this at the end of the session, everybody just retires because nobody's improving. But I guess it's only 3 minutes to go. Mike, who put in quite a good first lap, and he DNF. Apparently his force feedback stopped responding, and he had an accident. Quite. I don't know if it's getting any wetter, the track. It's still a reasonable amount of spray. It's definitely not getting any drier, that's for sure. There's Husky retired. Come on. 7 more of you need to retire quickly. And we can all move on with our lives. There you go, 1:12.4. So, by the looks of it, the track is getting worse. So it's not even, not that in 1 minute and 47 seconds it's going to get any better, or noticeably. But as we ride on board with Sam, you're having a good look at the track. A wheel spinning out of there. Go on, take the brake marker boards out. It's the end of qualifying. You know you want to. Oh, you're so close. Or take a Rolex board out. I've heard that's how you get sponsorship from them. They always put that on the TV, don't they? It looks spectacular. Yeah, I think Sam's just taking the opportunity to get a couple of practice laps in, basically, which is not a bad idea, to be fair. I don't know if we've got any Rolex boards around here, to be fair. I don't think so. Not seen any anyway. That went too fast, couldn't tell if that was one or not. No, it wasn't. So we're at the end of qualifying now anyway. Bit of an anticlimactic qualifying session, unfortunately. So yeah. There you go, you can see the grid as it is. No change from when I went through it, of course, because of the wet weather. Yeah, JTK put a really good lap. I think people would have gone faster. I think we'd have seen quite a few more sub 104s, but unfortunately with the rain, it's yeah, not a lot you can do about it. As you can see there, now very close grid, which is what we want to see. Oh, Mr. Death Teddy just got in. Didn't manage to get a lap in, so start from 18th, but at least he managed to get in. You see any track limits? No. Oh, there we go, incidents there. There you go, look. Already loads are exceeding track limits. This is a tough track or tough circuit for track limits, as I mentioned. Here we go, race day. Please don't be rain. Well, mixed conditions aren't too bad in a race, to be fair, because then there's a strategy of when do you change your tyres, when do you change compound from the dry tyre to the wet tyre. But it looks pretty clear, so that's good news. Good. I'm glad it's full dry for the race. Although the race is quite distinct because everybody carries on racing, and the lap times themselves don't matter. Whereas in qualifying, as I mentioned there, that was a bit anticlimactic as well. So everything was just heating up to be a really good qualifying session, and then the heavens opened. So we'll see if we've got a formation lap. Probably not. No, we haven't. So we're straight underway. Straight into turn one. No time to. There's a 5 second penalty already. Five seconds all round. You see, everyone's been a little bit cautious going into. It's a VSC. So we've got DGX. Both Ferraris actually have got 5 second penalties. Ice one has DNF'd. What happened? Well, I saw a severe collision came up for. I think it was for Mr. Golden Flame. So, who knows? Like, I don't get that. Yeah, I'm guessing you got took out. Which, that's. It's a bit early to be doing that sort of thing. Latifi's just gone through on Nova. We've got a big train. Let's get back to the front. I guess one good thing about that, not for Ice One obviously. It's speeding the pit lane now. 10 seconds for Craig DeResto already. I guess one good thing about that from everyone else's point of view is it spread people out quite a bit. So there wasn't the turn 3 incidents. Connor's already pulled out 8 tenths at the front. Skresny's looking to close the gap as much as possible. We've got DRS on the next lap, of course. That's Mike. And who's that behind, Mike? Is that the Donster? Yeah, the Donster's off the track as well. Bit of carnage going on here. Yeah, Craig's not finishing. He's took 5 seconds off. Sam already out of DRS range. Let's quickly look at the tyres. So Sam's gone for the hards, as has JTK, Mr. Golden Flame and Hella. Everyone else on the mediums apart from Craig DeResto, who's gone on to the softs. He's got nothing to lose at the minute. So mostly a medium. You see the DRS coming in handy there for Skresny. Down at the bottom of the hill, and now he's got the rest of the lap to try and pull away. He is on the medium compound, which will be significantly faster, you would imagine, at this point of the race. And now Sam's under pressure from Husky and JTK. We can see behind him there. A little bit of a train going to start forming. Husky will have DRS here, but so will Sam, which might just be able to keep him just in front. Well, Husky can have a look on the inside. No, he's going to wait. He's going to take his time. He's going to be patient about it. He can have DRS again, but once again, so is Sam. Yeah, he's just taking his time. No rush. A bit further back, we've got Latifi battling with Leg Schrader. Both have had quite respectable starts. ZX has dropped down a little bit there. He's down into 8th. Mr. Golden Flame into 9th. Yeah, not great for the Donster there, or Mike. Not a great start for either of those. We didn't see what happened, but I'm assuming they collided with each other. They were both off at the same time. Yellow flags, yellow flags. It's Mike off again. Oh, there's a good job ghosting's on. Oh, he's all over the place. His tyres are absolutely on fire, I imagine. As Latifi and Leg Schrader battling side by side going up the hill. Latifi will have the advantage going back down the hill, so we'll stick with Leg Schrader and watch. See if Latifi. He's not had a great exit there. Well defended from Leg Schrader. Latifi getting close, not close enough though. You see quite a bit of a DRS train behind Leg Schrader. He's up to Husky. He's got JTK just behind him, and he's got Sam and Skorezny in front. Connor's having a good time of it out at the front. He's pulled out almost 2 seconds while everyone else is battling behind him. He's managed to pull out of the DRS zone early and a little bit on the sausage curb there, easy for me to say. But yeah, he's managed to pull quite a good gap now. Oh, that's a good exit. Unfortunately, because of Sam staying within that DRS range, don't think you're going to see a pass. Oh, and there's contact there. Side by side, you see how close they are. Oh, Latifi just pulled out there. ZX has gone through. Mr. Golden Flame's gone through. Latifi's lost 3 positions there. Not great for him. He's not going to be happy about that. Still, very, very close there. These Aston Martins, I'm guessing, will probably work together now, keep these guys behind them. The top 5 have really pulled away already from the rest of the pack. You see 4 seconds. Oh, ZX is not waiting. He's, teammate or not. I'm passing you, mate. Get out of here. Running his teammate a bit wide there. Oh, Mr. Golden Flames in an Aston Martin sandwich here, just where you don't want to be. He's on the outside. No contact. Nice and clean. He's gone through into 6th position. Leg Schrader misses out this time. Loses the position. ZX got the inside line down the hit, coming out of the hairpin. Now he's backed off though. Going to be a lot of switching positions between these guys. Latifi just hanging on to the back of them at the minute, just recomposing himself. All these on medium tyres too. And we've got a Ferrari at the end of sector 2 there. Just in a bit of trouble. That's Dig X. As Mr. Golden Flame here, he's pulled out a little bit of a gap, but these DRS sectors are of the track. And we've got a VSC. We've got a bit of a pile up. Oh, well, there's Dig X in the wall, and he's unfortunately missed the pit window there. I think we're going to get a full safety car here. Looks like the safety car's out. We'll see if he passes it now. Yeah, there it is. Nothing virtual about that safety car. So even though it does say virtual in the top left of your screen, looks like it's a full safety car. Quite a strange one. Still nothing yet. I see Connor coming in. Can we go on the hard? I'm going to try and make these hards. Let's see what compound he puts on here. Another set of mediums. Okay, so he's going to go medium, soft. I think that's quite obvious. Yeah, I think the top of the screen there, the top left has has given us the wrong information. There's clearly a full safety car out, so we can ignore that. There's nothing, as I say, nothing virtual about that safety car. We'll go up to Sam in first place because we're just behind the safety car. And we'll have a quick look at the tyres. So Sam stayed out on the hards, and so did Mr. Golden Flame, which kind of don't blame them for that. You know, they've got maybe another 10 laps before their pit window. And we know that Connor and Husky are both going to have to pit again. So this, all right, they're going to lose out on time because Connor and Husky are both on fresh mediums. So Skorezny on the fresh hards. But Mr. Golden Flame and Sam will definitely lose out a little bit here. However, I will say that because both, well, everyone's going to have to pit in again anyway, so even though they'll lose out, it won't be too bad. Riding that sausage curb there, the safety car, which careful we don't spin out. Just gives everyone a chance to reset. Makes for an interesting restart. As for a safety car restart here, I would take the Connor strategy of go as early as possible. It's not a long straight, the start-finish straight, and you want to get as much of a gap as you can going into turn one, because if the guy behind you's close in second place, he might take the opportunity to try and make a pass, and that could end up being disastrous for both of you. Just say we've got a McLaren second and third there, and then I look at it. Yeah, it's Mike who's actually been lapped. Yeah, I know that. So another thing that I think they should. Now it's changed to a full safety car, right? Yeah, another thing they should try and do in this game is, on a future version of the game, I guess they'll have to do it, is allow lapped cars to unlap themselves immediately under the safety car. Because now, let's say, Mike definitely, and I'm not. Well, Craig's probably going to make the back of the pack in 17th. So Mike's going to be a lap down on everyone through, like, yeah, through fault of his own, because he's not had a good race. But under a safety car, he should have the opportunity to unlap himself. Okay, right. Yeah, so whether I don't think he will though, will he? He's sticking behind the safety car, and he's probably going to come in here as well. So it's just like, obviously it's you that's got yourself into that position. Oh, has he let you through? Has Mr. Golden Flame let you through? Yeah, he has. Sam should let you through, to be fair. Oh, you're letting them through. Okay. Now, this, yeah. The problem with that, I agree that, you know, that wouldn't be a bad idea as the safety car comes in. But not everyone will do that. Even if everybody knew to go slow for a lap to let him unlap himself, somebody would go fast and try and take advantage of the situation. You just know they would. Sam could have could be a big help for his teammate here if he has a bit of a slow restart. There we go. Sorry, Mike could be a big help for his teammate. Oh, running really wide there, Sam. As we look down the start-finish straight. This is not going to end well. Oh, well, nah, nice, Mike, nice. That's very courteous of you to get out of the way. Connor's gone down the inside and he's made it stick straight away. Those fresh mediums, as you see coming in handy. I'm sure it won't be long before he's right on the back of Sam here and looking to pass. As Skorezny's gone wide, Husky's gone through. He's on the fresh mediums as well. This could be, yeah, there's Connor through, look, on Sam. This could be a big gap getting opened up here. Husky needs to get through as quickly as possible. Let's get on board with Husky. He's gone through on Mr. Golden Flame, so he will be up into third position. Skorezny's got the fresh set of hard tyres, so he'll be looking to get through as quickly as possible too. Let's see Husky closing the gap. He needs to close it as quickly as possible to stay on the back of Connor here. There's a 3 seconds for Luke. This is where the race is starting to hot up a little bit now because we've had some people pitting in. 3 seconds for Mike, which I think is a bit harsh. He's just keeping out of people's way. So Skorezny's gone through into fourth place. Here comes Husky, has gone through as well. So Husky 1.2 behind. He's got to move his ass. Leg Schraders and JTK have had a bit of an incident at the back there. Mike's left the session. Yeah, he's retired in the pits. I don't blame him as a lap down. Credit to Mike there for letting people through. Yeah, so we've got a Ferrari and a Haas, I believe. So that'll be Mr. Death Teddy and Digex, I believe, there. 5 second penalty for JTK for gaining a place through corner cutting. Skorezny into third place, by the way, on those fresh hard tyres. ZX is pretty close on Latifi. 3 seconds for Craig the rest of there. Mr. Game Over himself. Multiple warnings. He's done well actually. He got up into 15th position there after the disastrous start and 10 seconds worth of penalties. Cheers, mate. Yeah, now, as I say, I know why you've done what you've done there. You've let people through, and you don't want to mess up anyone else's race. As Latifi's just gone through on ZX there, side by side. Get on board with ZX. As you see, Latifi's got the DRS. He couldn't pull away much though. There's a bit of a gap opening up between these top three. Husky hasn't been able to close the gap since getting into second position. It was 1.1. It's now 1.3 seconds. He has, however, managed to create a bit of a gap between himself and Skorezny. As we see the Donster, looks like he's had a bit of an issue there at the end of sector 2. Gone for a little spin. Exactly on the exact corner that I said is pretty difficult. As you see, ZX, bit of oversteer there. I mean, it hasn't actually retired you, by the way, Mike. You're still technically in this race. So 17 other people retire, you'll win the race. As ZX, side by side, you see he's gone through. Nice, easy pass. You see just in front as well, Mr. Golden Flame going through on Sam. Both on the old hard tyres. Just going to quickly check. Yeah, so ZX and Latifi are both on the newer hard tyres, and they're really closing the gap now. No, it won't matter because your car will be ghosted, so it won't matter anyway. It'll make it'll make no difference. You'll be about 8 laps behind by the time we finish, probably even more than that, to be honest. The AI goes really slow, and that's now 6 seconds worth of penalties for Mr. Golden Flame. That's going to be a big detriment to his overall standing, as it is. Sam just managing to keep that. We've got 3 wide here, and look at that move from Sam, and ZX has gone through. Latifi's looking to go through now. I think he's going to get through. Latifi's going to get through as well. Mr. Golden Flame here, he's missed out. He's lost out on 3 positions. And Nova Gibson's getting pretty close as well, as we see he's come back on Latifi there. Oh, and contact between Mr. Golden Flame and Latifi, saw there. And Latifi gets his first penalty of the race, 3 seconds, multiple warnings. Don't think Sam's close enough to get him down out. Start-finish straight here to get ZX, but you can have DRS up the hill as well. Connor now got that 2-second gap again at the front, as we can see. Top 3 quite spaced out, as in far apart. They've not been like smoking drugs. Problem for Sam here is those tyres are going to be falling off at around about now. No, well, maybe not now. I'd say maybe 3 or 4 laps actually. We're not even halfway through the race, so. But yeah, they're going to be a lot worse off than ZX, anyway, and his tyres. You see Nova in 7th there, JTK and Latifi as well. Very, very close for 5th position, or 4th position even. So who's going to be the one? Sam's managed. Has he managed to break DRS? I think he has. Yes, he has. Which will. I'm sure that'll excite Nova, because that means he's going to have DRS coming up the hill, and Mr. Golden Flame isn't. Let's just take a look at that. The old, almost finished hard tyres against the mediums. There's no competition, especially with the DRS. JTK looking on the inside. Ooh, he's very close. Well defended there, Latifi. Nice angle of the steering wheel there, we can see. Got plenty of fuel left. Well, I'm assuming everyone will have, just based on the safety car. As Connor, by the way, 3 seconds. Technically, he's in 2nd place at the minute. So Nova did get passed there by Mr. Golden Flame. I think he'll have another go. We've got Latifi and JTK. Nova's gone through. Latifi's gone through as well. Mr. Golden Flame has come back there. He's defended quite well. As you can see, these 4 guys here having a right ding-dong battle. Love to see this. They've kept it pretty clean as well. And they say, oh, that's a dirty. Yeah, now, as I say dirty, it's legal, I guess. Maybe could have left a bit more room. Now these 2 guys on the mediums are going to go for it. Nova and JTK. Try and keep it clean, guys. Skrezny's managed to get within DRS of Husky. We'll just keep an eye on that battle, and if that gets close, well, we'll go up to that. Let's see, I'm on the start-finish straight right now. I kind of want to stay with this battle for now. Let's just keeping an eye on the time. Latifi's gone through on Mr. Golden Flame there. So is Leg Schrader. Mr. Golden Flame has pitted in. Let's go down to 6/10. Let's get on board with Skrezny then. Husky is on the medium tyres as well. Yeah, you think that they felt, they're falling away this early after pitting? Or has he just had a couple of mistakes? As Nova goes through, of course, after we've just gone to this battle. Has he maybe he made a couple of mistakes. Skorezny's flying here. There we go. There's the first DRS zone. So this is going to pull him in nice and close. Now he can decide whether he wants to, if he can get close enough to get it on the hill. I mean, if I'm him, I'm probably going to leave it. There you go. That's past the DRS detection zone for this particular part, and then there we go. Sam, who's on the medium tyres now, is just putting the fastest lap of the race. So I'm sure he'll be... that's his pit stop's done. Unless there's a late safety car. Yes, Skorezny's absolutely flying at the minute, by the way, yeah. I think he'll get it soon enough. Excuse me. You would have to imagine that those mediums are going to fall off long before the hard tyres. Skorezny would definitely be looking to go hard softs. But I assume that Husky's going to go softs as well. He is significantly closer this lap. Skorezny. Skorenzi, sorry. He's butcher his name, unfortunately. There we go. No, I don't. You can't quite get the traction, can it? And Latifi! We have a DNF. Let's get down to... we've got a full safety car. There he is on the side of the track. You've just seen him disappear. No, that's... everybody that's not pitted in is going to pit in, surely. Although, I don't know. Do you think you can get 14 laps out of the softs if you're Connor or a Husky? Be interesting to see. We'll check that out on the pit stops. See Latifi into the wall on the outside. Let's see. Connor's come in. As expected, he's bolted on some soft tyres. Yeah, I thought maybe, because you're going to get a couple of laps of safety car. You're probably going to have to do 11, 12 laps on the softs. Very doable. I think you might as well come in and put some softs on here. No matter who you are. Let's have a look at the tyre situation. Yeah, so Skorenzi's gone on the mediums. Sam stayed out on his 4-lap old mediums. Not gained, well, he gained a little bit, but he should have come in for the softs. There's only 4 laps in those mediums, but it's still, that's still, you know, 4 laps towards the end of the race where those mediums are going to be worse off. I think that's everybody pitted in that's going to pit in. You see a lot of people going on the mediums. I think the softs are doable. You're going to get at least another lap or 2 out of the safety car. I think you can do 12 laps on the soft. So for me, yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that more people haven't come into the soft compound, unless they've got none left. You know, although I would imagine that they didn't use all the sets in qualifying because of the rain. So who knows? Everybody lining up again. In a relatively incident-free race, seen some really good battles, especially for that 4th position. The front 3 have been quite quite a way in front of everyone else, in fairness to them. This 3 seconds, by the way, I'm not saying he can't do it, because he can. But that 3 seconds for Connor is quite brutal at this stage of the race. Yeah, I get what you're saying there, Diggex. I don't trust the tyre wear either, but it's a tough one. It is a tough one. I can see why people have opted for the mediums. But I'm just thinking, you know, by the time that safety car comes in, the softs aren't really going to be too worn, and you're going to have to do what, maybe 12 laps on them. I think I think we're going to get another lap under the safety car, so it'll be the end of lap 25. That'll be 26, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 11 laps off the softs. I mean, I'd go for the softs. If it was me, I think I'd have gone for the soft compound. Although, as I say, I do understand, and it's not unreasonable to not trust the tyre wear. I'm not... it's been a while, actually, since I've raced Austria. I think the tyre wears, you know, the tyre degs, it's not the worst on the game. It's not like Hungary, for example. So I don't know. As I say, I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I guess we're going to find out what the right call was, whether these softs last the rest of the race or not, or whether we end up with 2 races between the soft runners and the medium runners. Still think that Sam made a slight tactical error here by not boxing under the safety car as we get the safety car in this lap. We all know Connor by now, his strategy is go early, and it's a strategy that works well for him. And as I mentioned earlier, under the last safety car, it is a strategy that I would employ here at Austria. I do myself tend to favour the late restart and not give people a tow. Connor goes for the early restart to catch people out, and he believes in his own pace anyway. But around here, definitely the early restart is the correct thing to do. As you can see, he's got away nice and early, and he's got 4.5 tenths. JT, right, okay, I was going to say, you've not even crossed the start-finish line yet, and JTK in the pits. I'm pretty sure he just got damage off the restart. So Mike, if you're still with us, look, you can see you're just 2 laps down at the minute. I'm actually pleasantly surprised too that none of these guys have been dive bombing each other on turn 3. I swear, anybody who's seen me commentate before has seen me commentate on Austrian Grand Prix, and turn 3 on a safety car restart or off a standing start, you know, lap 1. It's normally carnage. That's 3 seconds for ZX, which is not going to help his cause much. Connor puts in a really good lap there, but he's not pulled away really. Husky stayed on him. Scarenzi, by the way, he's making those harder compound tyres work for him. He's absolutely going for it. Nova's gone through on Sam there in the background. Sticking with these 2 at the front for now, just because I think that we could... Connor with his 3 seconds, he's going to have to do something. He's going to have to make a move. I mean, he's currently in 4th position. although he's first on track. But because of the that three, no, well, he's in third actually. ZX obviously got penalties. That's 3 for Sam as well. These track limits, I did say they will come into play, and moving a bit sideways there, Husky. Might just be in the camera angle though. Scarenzi has kept up brilliantly here on those medium compound tyres, and now he's going to have DRS to tow him along here, possibly till the end of the race. Look at quickly go down to Sam, who's looking to make a pass. That's getting close. 2 tenths now. A tenth. Looking on the inside. Kind of giving Husky the squeeze. It's going to be close. Husky's staying on him. I tell you what, Scarenzi, I can't praise this guy enough on those medium tyres. He's just going to ride the DRS. He's going to pick up an easy podium. Look, he's already 2.5 seconds in front of ZX. Just getting towed along. It's actually the perfect way to race. Even if he ends up dropping out of DRS now, I don't think it'll matter. I think he'll be far enough down the road. As we can see, Husky's having a look again. Is he going to go for it down the hill? JTK getting 3 seconds. It's first of the race. Oh, Husky just tucking in behind there. Nice. Not taking any risk or unnecessary risk. And yeah, just tucking in behind. He's got time. Also, what you don't want to do is go too early, and then Connor's got the DRS on you. Connor will sit in that DRS if he has to. Although that 3 seconds, I don't know why I forgot about that. It's there on my screen. He can't really afford to. He's got to get his foot down, and I mean he's going to get third place, Connor. Yeah, that's for sure. He'll want first on the track. He won't give that up. But third place, it's going to be a little bit disappointing for him. Husky's under a lot of pressure here from Scarenzi. Connor's under double pressure. These three at the front here could, as we see, Mr. Golden Flame going through on Nova, and Nova taking it back from Mr. Golden Flame there for 5th position. However, Nova is actually 4th at the minute due to time penalties. Connor just can't shake these guys. If Scarenzi's if he's calculated this right, and these medium tyres work better towards, the last 2 laps, maybe 3 laps, he's in with a chance here, a big chance. He's having a real good look on Connor, on Husky, sorry, who is having a look in turn on Connor. That's Craig DeResta retired in the pits. However, it won't be a safety car because he did go into the pits before he retired. Here we go. We're just building up the anticipation here for the move. When's it going to come? Connor's now putting his foot down. He's trying to get away. He's trying to get that gap going, and Husky's going to be. He's going to have one eye on Connor, and he's going to have his other eye on his rear view mirror. Another 3 for Connor. That's 6 seconds. That's surely his race win over now. That's done. That now. I don't see. Unless these guys start getting penalties. caution in sector 3. That's Dig X in the Ferrari, I think. Not Ferrari. The Ferrari and Haas have had a right battle. There you go. They've just switched positions once again. Scorenzi's having a look, but he can't. He just, because of Husky having the DRS, he just can't get that run. He can't get enough of a run on Husky to get past him. Connor's inadvertently helping Husky to the win here because of that DRS. All he can hope for now, I guess, is, you know, four more laps of racing, is that these softs fall off enough. Trying to get out of the dirty air there, as you can see, moving across to the side. Connor won't even get a podium at this rate, by the way. That's I think Nova will be getting third place as it stands, which I'm sure he'll be absolutely delighted about. He gets close, but then he can't make a move because Husky backs out, and there's not the space to make the move. As it stands, he has got second place in the bag. It's all going to come down to the last 3 laps of the race between these guys, though. This is the battle we're going to follow. Again, gets out of the dirty air. He's doing everything right. This is the thing, Scorenzi. He's doing everything right that he should be doing. He just can't get that run. Connor is now flashing for battery, which kind of... This is the problem of being third in the DRS train, or the second person with DRS. Is because you can't quite get past that guy that you want to get past. In this case, Husky, because he's getting DRS every time. I think Husky's playing it perfectly in a way, whether it's by design or purely by accident. The fact is that he's not overtaking Connor, and he just keeps getting that DRS, and it's keeping him basically in P1. Because as you can see, Connor with this 6 seconds, Husky's going to win the race. He doesn't have to overtake Connor here. This could be a very true tactical manoeuvre, or it could be a mistake. It could be a big mistake. It could be a huge mistake. 3 wide. Oh, they've all gone wide. Scorenzi's gone through though. He's made it through. Incredible. Those medium tyres have lasted. They've gone the distance. Surely he's got a huge advantage now. He's got 2 laps to go. All he's got to do is keep it pointing the right direction. The medium tyres, the right call. So our first little bit of an incident really in turn 3 there. Everyone went wide. Everyone tried to outbrake each other. Fortunately, no contact really. Last lap of the race. Scorenzi looking for his debut victory in the International Racing Series. Will he get it? End of sector 1. Connor's still going to battle. He's still going for it. He's still going to try and get second on track. Another run wide from Husky. He's going to get second place. Here he comes. Yeah, he's got about half a lap to go. All he's got to do, keep it pointing in the right direction. He's got this in the bag. He's got 8 tenths, 9 tenths on Connor now. This is going to be his debut victory in the league. Surely now. Here he comes. End of sector 2. Into sector 3. 2 corners left. 2 right-handers. We're going to see him over the line. Here's the first one. No penalties, no risks. Onto the start, finish straight. And it's a debut win. It's a debut win. It's his first ever win in the league. This is a monumental effort he's made here. A perfect call on the tyre choice from the main man himself today. Scorenzi with a deserved first place. Quite unlucky Husky there, losing out at the end. Those soft tyres not quite working for him. Nova didn't quite manage to get that fourth position. That third position. Takes fourth. Connor will take the final podium place. But what a race. What a finish to the race there. Waited and waited. Made his move. There's driver of the day, by the way. DMB Super Skills. Congratulations on driver of the day. But taking those medium tyres. There we go. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light. You can hear it. We get to hear the American anthem instead of the Dutch anthem for a change. No, it's brilliantly done there. The call on the mediums, I said myself I would have gone to the softs. I thought that, 12 laps to go, I thought the softs were going to be the better tyre. They weren't the better tyre. They dropped off towards the end. They fell off. And Scorenzi took full advantage. Connor with the fast lap gets the extra point, by the way. Gets the 16. Huskies 18 points has done him a world of good in the title race. Leg Schrader only getting a point today. Sam getting 8. I'm sure he'll just be pleased to get back on that scoreboard. Nova getting a solid 12 points. This is ZX 10. Mr. Golden Flame, he's up there, got a good solid 6 points. The Donster with 4. And DMB getting 2 points, by the way, from 17th on the grid. He's had a really good day. The Astin's getting a decent point haul as well. But today, the plaudits go to one man, and one man alone. The man himself, Scorenzi. He was the man with the plan. He got his strategy right. And a phenomenal drive. A fully deserved race win. And a huge, huge confidence booster for him, I'm sure. I will say that Sam got very unlucky on his pit stop. He pitted in and then the safety car came out, I think it was half a lap later. Which, of course, pitting under the safety car saved everyone else about 10 seconds, where he didn't get. So, quite unlucky for Sam there. But, as I say, one man and one man only. Scorenzi. Race winner. From Husky, from Connor, who made up the podium. Connor will extend his lead at the top of the championship. But not by a lot. It's still very, very close, by the way. It's not at the point where we're 6 races down into a 14 race season. It's not like we're gonna it's not like we're gonna the championship over. But great stuff. Let's see. Leg Trader saying he loves getting killed by an Alfa Romeo. Somebody's asking Sam why they brake checked him. I don't think that'll happen. Oh, it's JTK and Leg Trader having a bit of a ding dong. Connor saying I no clue why I was so shit there. I don't think he was. So excuse me, for the first 2/3 of the race, as you saw, Connor got that 2-second gap before the first safety car and after. It was just, I think it was the last third of the race, and then he started getting, once he got those, that first 3 seconds penalty, and yeah, still a podium where will be pretty decent. I just missed that last comment. I was just looking down. Let me get on Twitch. I apologise, whoever's. I was just checking the chat. That race, say it was going to be wet for me, so I put a wet setup on. Oh no! And you still got driver of the day. You still got points, but yeah. Oh no. That's quite unfortunate. Well, you still got 2 points and driver of the day, as I say, and I thought you had a really good, solid drive. You stayed out of trouble and to get from 17th. Oh, Husky's saying he might still get. Let's have a look. Oh, so this is going to be. Is this going to be the turn 3 incident? I don't know. I'll just. Maybe for the turn 3 incident? They all ran wide. They all tried to just outbrake each other, as far as I was concerned, late on there in turn 3 where the pass was made. Yeah, I don't see that being an issue. Anyway, guys and girls, as if there's any women watching this, it's been a pleasure as always. That was it was a slow burner of a race, but then really good at the end, and the tyre choice, as I say, phenomenal. We've got round 7 next week. I'll just quickly check for you on the calendar. We've got Silverstone next week. Brilliant. Always a great race to spectate, to commentate on, to participate in. It's always good. Silverstone, one of the best tracks, one of the best circuits on the game. I'm sure we all agree with that. But anyway, yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely week, a really good weekend, and we'll see you next Tuesday for round 7 of the International Racing Series from Silverstone. Have a good night.